What's going on, guys? It's your boy Home Slice. Pickle dice up in this thing. Yeah, not really, because I haven't uploaded a video in 6 weeks. It's been a while. I've been trying to keep it original on the content uploads, but it's not been that way. So it probably will be a little separated. I'm gonna try not to. The weather's gonna be a lot nicer now. I don't have a garage, so I work out of my basement and outside. So, you guys can expect to see a little bit more coming as the weeks progress, and a lot more this summer. Depending on time that I work a lot. I work 12s. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is, especially in Illinois. It's crap. Just been working through that. I'm going to let you guys know what I've been up to and what project I'm going to solely focus on. So what you're going to see coming is, a more focused build than just kind of what I've been doing, releasing the RX-7 the way I did, because I have no intentions of working on it right now. So it's just sitting, and that's how it's going to be for a little bit until I get done with this and another car that is a roller. So let me just go into saying this is what I've been working on. Give you kind of a rundown. I've been working on this Mazda F2T 2.2. It is out of a Ford Probe. Well, it is going in a Ford Probe. Not sure what it's out of because it came with the car. Deal on this whole build is I got this car from my friend. The car has been sitting for almost 10 years. Beautiful car. Freaking beautiful. Has a lot of history as far as sitting, so that's pretty interesting and cool, I guess. But anyway, so I acquired the car and all the parts for $200 and a engine that I traded in. It wasn't really nothing special. As a Navigator motor that I kind of lost interest with because I wanted to go a different route with that car, which will come along later in the videos as I get closer to that. Actually, that car is going to be right after this, so sooner I can get this done is the sooner I can get my OG back on the road, which is also called the Stanget. So obviously it's a Mustang. That's the nickname for it that I gave it. So the Stanget is coming after this. I will release information when we get to it. Right now, my main focus is getting this Probe back up and going. I'm not really looking for performance. I'm just looking to get it back at mint. So getting this car for $200 with the said stuff that came with it, it was a steal to me. So, and I've always wanted the car. Now getting into the mishaps is that the car was taken apart under the hood, so there is absolutely bolts everywhere, and I don't know where they go. AKA, I got the water pump on today, and the timing tensioner and idler, and all the bolts are there, which I found. And then down here, I have one bolt holding in my front main sill. I have put together the short block, which was slightly rusted, but I dingleberry honed. So you can expect to see some more machining work in this basement, or in the future in a garage, but for now, the basement. Got all that done. Yeah, finding the main caps was a treat. Them are the original ones from the car's engine that's in it right now, and to find these, they were in the hatch, scattered. Found all that. Got the hardware and everything. Like I said, piecing it together with trying to be as cheap as possible, because I bought the car for cheap. And I really don't want to have a lot of money in it. Just kind of keep it as a factory clean, car show worthy car. Maybe driving around daily or something. Somewhat. But anyways, it came with two of everything except for a cylinder head. So I had to buy another cylinder head. And reasoning for that is right here. Is this pitting. So there is definitely been pre-det in this engine. None of the other cylinders, just cylinder one. So I bought this head. And it ended up being not an F2T head. It ended up being an NA head. So I was like, fuck. But I had perfect cylinders. So originally planned on not even swapping anything out. Because theoretically it worked the same from what I can tell. So I was thinking to swap it. Well, then I looked at the cam when it came in. And I unboxed it. and it had a snapped off stud and a snapped off dowel. So now I'm like, well, I'll just swap everything from this head to this head. Well, that's when I pulled that head. Already was pulled apart by me unknowingly. Pulling this head apart, everything looked good. Then I get to the back one, the back cam journal, and yeah, that was a sure sign that this cam was indefinitely screwed, and so was the head. So, you know, after I pull that off, I didn't even look at that and see that damage at that time. I'm up here pulling on this, trying to get the cam to lift out, and ended up beating it with the mallet. Just one good tap, and it broke the welds that were, you know, between the cam and the head. So, in theory, this head is garbage now, so I'm going to strip it and scrap it. Not worried about it. It was a lost cause of $200, I think, or $180. So I put everything back in this head and put it back together. Just the head that came on the car. So I was like, well, I'll, you know, try to figure something out or buy a new one, another one. I'm cheap, so it's going to be used. But if anybody can comment down below or know anybody that's owned a probe, is it safe to say that I could actually run this head? Because this is still the combustion chamber. Well, where the cylinder is, but it is not used, as this is the combustion chamber. But since this is part of kind of eating away at the combustion chamber, could that be a, you know, major issue with this car not being really raced on a lot? I mean, who cares? I mean, who's gonna kid? I'm gonna beat the crap out of it probably. But has anybody ever ran a car with pre-debt? So let me know, or if you know somebody, if I could actually get away with that. But that is the only cylinder that seems to be crapped, and that's kind of why I went with the new head. Well, a used head that had good cylinders and got screwed on anyways. So, other than that, that's what I found out today, literally tonight, as well as putting the front covers and stuff on the engine. I went through the parts, and there's a bin down there with some bolts and mounting crap. I ordered a clutch for a car that doesn't run. That is for the Probe Stage 3. I ordered another gasket kit because I wasn't sure what all gaskets came in there, which there is pretty much a decent amount, but it looks like mostly head stuff. The old pistons that came out of the motor were perfectly fine. I don't understand. Miscellaneous bolts, valve cover. I have another valve cover somewhere else too. It's in that box. But yeah, basically, that's kind of what I've been up to, is just kind of piecing this car together, because honestly, I've been trying to get it done. So there was another head that came with this motor, but I'm going to have to hopefully do a follow-up when I work on it this weekend, and see if I can get a hold of my friend and see if he can find the head. Because that would be great, because then I wouldn't use this head right here if the other head was fine. So that is literally what I've been up to, this headache tonight and working. So I will definitely be back, and the Probe will be focused on more so in the videos. You may see my other friends' cars occasionally, or if I'm out cruising, if I'm going somewhere. But basically, I'm going to try to orient the channel to the Probe as of from now on the builds. But if I can get this done, then I can move on to the next one and on the next one. I don't want to spread them out. So like I said, got a little excited on the RX-7, and I apologize, because I know that car is pretty sweet, but trust me, I'm excited. But I want to get this done, and you guys will see why and how clean it is. It's a sweet car. Okay, and it's actually got pop-ups, unlike the RX-7. The RX-7 has these ugly freaking headlights on it, so yeah. But yep, I will try to track down the head on this and see if I can't find it. But if you guys know anybody that's had a Probe GT or a Mazda MX-6 that's had pre-det in the heads, because I know that's pretty common with these melting pistons and pre-det in the heads, and people just literally throw a new piston in and throw the head back on. I actually heard pretty good news. Pretty good things about these. These are pretty reliable. This one is actually bored over 20, so not really looking for too much excitement, but that's kind of how it came. But yeah, other than that, you guys should see more content. Like I said, it's going to be more probe oriented, but just want to do a follow up, let you guys know the channel ain't dead, and that I am still here. So your boy Home Slice still going to be uploading, but it just ain't going to be. And if I go to car meets or something, I'll probably film there. But I'm gonna try to upgrade to a DSLR camera. Right now I'm filming on my phone, but this fucking thing is a pile of shit. Literally a pile of shit. So, like I said, don't be like me, be cheap. Buy the right equipment when you start, because it will make your videos probably a lot better. Right now I'm just filming on my V30 because my GoPro's dead, it's charging, and this thing is a piece of crap and just doesn't shoot the best videos. So I probably will still be using it, but I will try to experiment here and there. So let me know what you think about this phone quality. This is the LG V30. It is not a brand new phone, but I've had it for a while and it has a pretty damn good camera. So with that being said, guys, like, subscribe if you want, if you're just joining the channel. We are going to try to bring this 91 Pro GT that is set for 10 years back to life. And hopefully it'll be car show worthy, and yeah, and I can find all the bolts. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Home Slice out.